Hello class 10s, good morning. Today I'm going to start with the second last chapter, and that's transport. Okay. Now in this transport chapter, according to the reduced syllabus, we are going to deal with the four major modes of transportation, and that is the roads, the railways, the airways and the waterways, and its advantages and disadvantages. So these are the topics that you have to know in the reduced syllabus. Okay, so starting with the transport system, the first thing that you have to remember is the importance of transport. Now why transports are important? Now please remember, transport is always acting as a the main vein for development of our country. It's acting as an artery, the main vein for the economic development of our country. Okay, so the reason behind why transport plays a very important role is that it helps in the better utilization of the resources. It's there in the textbook. Better utilization of the resources of a backward area by linking them with more advanced areas with a good network of transport system. It also helps in industrialization and urbanization. It removes scarcity of goods, especially during any type of crisis that is being faced by the country. It also helps in minimizing the effect of natural disaster. And especially for a vast country like India, cheap modes of transportation is very essential. So keeping this importance, as since the transport acts as the main vein, it connects one part of the country with the other part of a country, providing it with the raw materials, machineries, fuels, etc. It takes the raw material from one area to the other area, finished products from one area to another area. Beside all this, all this important role that is being played by the transport system, you have to remember that transport, there are different modes of transportation that has been there in the country. So the first important mode of transportation is roads. Now starting with the road transport. Now this is one of the ancient methods or the modes of transportation. First important thing that you remember, although it's not been asked in your thing, just remember it was during the Mughal period. The real development of roads took place, and it was during the Sher Shah Suri, the Mughal ruler known as Sher Shah Suri, who built the Grand Trunk Road. And it is also called the Grand Trunk Road or the National Highway number 1 and number 2, as it is connecting Kolkata with Peshawar. But after independence, it is connecting Amritsar to Kolkata. So in the beginning, Peshawar, from Peshawar to Delhi, it's National Highway number 1, and from Delhi to Kolkata is National Highway number 2. But together it is called the Grand Trunk Road or the Sher Shah Suri Marg. Just remember that. Then you come to the roads of different kinds. National highways connecting all the national capitals, state highways are there. Then you have district roads, rural roads, village roads. So these are the different categories. It's not been asked since advantages and disadvantages only there. I'm just explaining you all. Then another important thing I want you all to go through is, please go through this Golden Quadrilateral. Golden Quadrilateral is the super express highways connecting the 4 metropolitan cities of our country. Starting with Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and Mumbai back to Delhi. That is the 4th side of a quadrilateral, and it's called the Golden Quadrilateral. So when you're talking about this Golden Quadrilateral, you have to remember North-South and the East-West corridor also. North-South and East-West corridor is the road that is connecting Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, that is North-South. East-West is from the Kutch region to Arunachal. From Saurashtra to Arunachal, that is the East-West corridor. Just go through this. Now we come to the advantages of the roads. Now when you talk about the advantages of a road, now just remember, the first important is that construction of road is much more cheaper than construction of the railway lines, number 1. It can be constructed even in a difficult terrain where railways and airways cannot be constructed. Roads are very important because it carries on with door-to-door services. Okay, it is more flexible. You can stop wherever you want to. Okay, movement of goods is much more safer through road transport, and especially for a short distance, traveling by roads are more comfortable. It reaches faster also. Okay. And road transport also supplements other modes of transportation. Okay, so these are some of the advantages of road transport. Along with the advantages, you also have the disadvantages. Many roads are unsurfaced. There are unmetalled roads have been there. Okay, now when you talk about the roads, I'm talking about the metal road and unmetal road. Metal road is also known as surface road, and unmetal road is also known as unsurfaced road. Now, which means a metal road means properly tarred, properly maintained road is called a metal road. Unmetal road means not being tarred properly. Okay, so you have more of unmetal road or unsurfaced road in our country. Okay, then roads are not properly maintained. Poor road surfaces cause a heavy loss in wear and tear of the vehicles. There are also multiple checks in the road transport. Okay, then many roads have inadequate capacity, weak pavement, as it has not been maintained properly, and the traffic, because of large population, large number of vehicles that has been there on the roads, traffic becomes very congested. Okay, especially in cities, it is too high. Then you also have the same road is being utilized by various vehicles, like you have the two-wheelers, you have the trucks, you have the cars, the four-wheelers, all moving in the same roads. Okay, so that leads to the disadvantages. Okay, so along with this, now we come to the different modes of transportation, that is the railways. So the first railway was been introduced in 1853 from Mumbai to Thane for a distance of about 34 kilometers. Okay, please underline that, it's there in the textbook. So when you're talking about the railways, now railways is one of the most important mode of transportation that we have in the country. Okay, there are three different, railways are divided into three different categories: the broad gauge, the meter gauge, and the narrow gauge. Gauges are the distance between the two railway track. Okay, so depending on the difference between the two railway track, it has been categorized into broad, meter, and narrow. Most of the narrow gauge in India has been converted into a broad gauge. Okay, and there are two important narrow gauge railways which is still being used in our country. One is Kalka Shimla, and the other one is Darjeeling in JP. Okay, so that is still being used, just for your information. Then you come to the advantages of railways. Okay, one of the most important advantage of the railway is that it's most efficient and cost effective form of transportation, where it can easily move bulky commodities. Okay, next is railway transport raw materials from production areas to the finished goods to the markets. They also bring villages closer to the cities with the help of its connectivity. Okay, railways also help in reducing suffering during the natural calamities. Okay, it helps in easy movement of police, troops, and defense equipments also. Railway provides comfortable journey, okay, which is lacking in road transport. And railways is much more safer and comfortable for families traveling from one place to along with the babies and the elderly ones. Okay, disadvantages is that it is not flexible like that of the roads. Flexibility is not there. Train travel is very long and tedious, very tiring. Okay, the train which runs on coal produces a lot of air and noise pollution. Trains cannot cross big oceans. It is just limited to the lands. Okay, and so you can take this point as some of the disadvantages of railways. Okay, so with this I finish with the two modes of transportation, and the other two modes of transportation with its advantages and disadvantages I will do it in the next class. Thank you.